Alright, so today I'm going to try to attack this problem with the, I believe it's the wheel bearing locking up as I take off and going forward. And it's the back wheel on this side, I'm pretty sure. So I guess I'm going to try to pull the axle out. This thing it's been, it's 57 years old, so it might be a little bit rough to get out. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, it's like the middle to tail end of February here, and it is Sunday, kind of at the end of winter. It's a little bit cold out here, kind of windy, but the sun feels good. So let's see if I can get this baby pulled. Alright, so we're gonna see if so normally when I first come out here, the brake is locked up going forward. Going backwards it works all right, so that means that going backwards it works okay. Going forwards it locks up. So anyway, let's try to take it off and see if it is the axle. So the brakes look all right. I did a kind of a brake job, put new shoes on it the other day, and they look all right. I did not turn the drums, but they're pretty good. I figure, you can, if your drums are smooth, you can put shoes on them and it'll be all right. So here we go. Actually, you know what? I don't think it is the bearing. Man, that means it has to be the brakes. So something's causing the brakes to lock up going forward. They look all right. I don't know. Put this shoe back on. It's kind of locked up going forward. What the heck is that? I don't know. Anybody got any ideas on what is causing that? Huh. It goes forward and it slams locked. So it backs up all right, goes forward, and locks like that. What the heck? Let's try it. Put this thing off again. So going backwards is fine. Going frontwards, it's definitely not that. Let's see. Yeah, that's not that. So it's something to do with the brakes. I guess that's okay, Maybe I got the wrong springs on it. I figured this has the 9-inch drum on it, so I got the small set of springs. They kept sending me the heavy springs, and maybe that's what I need to put on it. Maybe I need to take this set of springs off and get the ones that they come with for this car. See how that goes. So all right, I'll try that. So another thing I was thinking is maybe these shoes are, I got them off of Amazon, and they're they don't have rivets in them. They're kind of I don't know, even remember what brand they are, but maybe they're just slightly wrong, the wrong size or something. And we need to check that out. Maybe I'll put the old shoes back on and see if it stops doing it with the old shoes and with this current hardware on here. So this hardware has the blue spring. I think there's a correlation between the color of springs and what it's supposed to be. Like one would be maybe yellow springs, and the other style would be blue springs. So if anybody knows about that, let me know, please. But basically, I'm gonna put the old shoes back on, and I got me some spring pliers for this. So I'll see how that works. That maybe make it easier. So all right. All right, well now it stopped locking up. have my wife step on the brakes, and everything seems to be working good, but I'll tell you, I don't know. But I'm going to take them off anyway. So anyway, I got these two new tools here. Never had these tools before in my life. You ever have one of these? I didn't even know they existed. But they do. So now this thing right here does a couple of things, I guess. 2 or 3 things. Yeah, 3 things. I guess it's going to remove these springs off of here by hooking it here and go like that. Yes. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Well, maybe I'm doing it wrong. I must be doing it wrong. So. I wonder if I broke that thing. Maybe just took the metal off. All right. I'm back to the old way of using vice grips. Here's the old vice grips. This is how I was always done it, so always works for me. Rings messed up together. It just only messed up the paint, the plastic coating on it, so no harm, no foul. All right. And let's try this tool again on this side. What do you think? Is it gonna work? Put it on like that. Hey, it worked. All right. Maybe it just needs some practice. Got our little springs in here, so our self-adjusting mechanism. Anyway, then I got this new tool here, which is going to take these guys off. You hardly wait for that. That's a good deal. Alright, so I'll tell you the truth, this little guy does not work very good either, so I mean it's a little bit too close right here in the up to the shoe. I don't know if you can see that right there, but this part right here is too close to the shoe, so when I get it in there, yeah, let's see how that goes. Well, I'm not a fan of that. What is this? That's what it is. Maybe if I learn how to use it better, but this is too big to fit over. It just hits the side of the shoe, bends the whole thing sideways. Oh, there it came off. I guess it came off. You know what? I always fight them the other way too. Usually I put a pair of pliers over it, put the spring on, put the thing on there, put the thing from the back, push with the pliers and turn it. This is a pain in the butt. But so is that. So we'll just call that even. And now we got this spring under here. This is the one that's kind of hard. So this is, all right. So I got the shoes back on. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Drum brakes are a whole lot harder than discs, so I'm sure everybody knows that. So, all right, so now we're going to try to use this tool for getting the spring back on here. So I believe it goes like this. This is according to what I saw. that was nice and easy. All right, I give it 10 thumbs up just for that part. All right, make sure I got my clip in there, my spacer in there right. Looks like I do. All right. And we got our adjuster, our bottom spring, 2 clips, the self-adjuster cable there. Yep. And then put on our other spring, which goes right about here. Let's try this again. I'm loving it. I don't know if I'd buy it just for this, but I definitely it was a good idea. That didn't go. Let's try it again. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Says got it. All right, now we gotta get these guys in the right knot, the right spot there. Take that away. There. Take it there. Right. Make sure my adjuster works here. Looks pretty good. And I've kind of already packed these back together. When I was a kid, I didn't have one of these brake adjuster tools. I always used a screwdriver just to like bend one, you know. I'm sure you guys have done that too. So you just basically adjust this till it drags a little bit. And kind of leave it there. I already had this brake drum on and I hit the brakes to kind of center everything. Everything kind of floats around a little bit, you know. Or it actually floats around a little bit like that off the top. But keep going here. Oh, that is definitely too much. Can I go backwards? Can I go backwards? Let's see. Yeah, it kind of locks it going forward. What causes that? There it goes. Alright, let's put the wheel on and see how it goes. See if we can get this baby rolling. Hopefully. So I did a video the other day on the old City Hall. Greenbrier. That's pretty nice. I need to redo it, make it a little bit more professional, I guess. See how all that goes. Tell you folks, if you don't have one of these here 4 ways, you need one. It's this side. And of course you want to go across from each other. Look at that baby spin. Who needs a power tool when you got one of these? Yeah, well, except for the carpet banging it. Okay. What do you think? It's going backwards and forwards? Yeah. I like it. Let's lower it down, tighten it up, take it for a drive. Haven't had this Falcon out for a couple days now. So I think the only difference is right now is I have those old shoes on. So if it's true that these new shoes are messing up, if you look at them, they are kind of like worn right there, one right here, and not down there. So and I held them up to them, and they were a little, just a slight off size. All right, so we're warming up the Falcon here, and had some comments from some of my viewers. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. One gentleman said that I should take the coil, which is mounted right there behind the fuel pump, and he said I should mount it on the firewall here, or on the front here. So I'm going to do that. Not right this minute, but that's a good idea. I think that'll help it a lot for running in water, because, you know, I remember in the old days, these Falcons, when it rained, you had to pull over and take off your distributor cap and spray the inside with WD-40 so it would run in the rain. I don't know if you guys knew that was a secret or not, but anyway, so I think if I mount it over here and then maybe, you know, plug up a couple holes in the front here, little tiny ones down there, it ought to run better in the rain. And of course I'm going to get new plug wires, but gee, they want an arm and a leg for them suckers, man. It's like $50 for, you know, a decent set will cost you $75. And who knows, maybe there's a $100 set out there, $200 set, probably is. I'm not going to buy those, sorry. Don't have that kind of money. Anyway, so let's warm it up and see how it goes. Got to move my other cars out of the way and clean up a little mess here. Baby out here. It's warmed up. Got my wife in there running the camera. See how it works. We got some brakes. Yep, that's good. Good. So maybe it is those cheap brake shoes. Alright, let's see if we're locking up here. I like it. Let's come to a stop. I like it better. It's a lot better. you bring your stuff to go down to?
No.
Oh.
We're not gonna go there. I'm not dressed for that. That old man is looking at your car.
Really? Yeah, you don't see these very much on the road, so. Oh, I like it. Yeah, it runs a lot better. Yeah, that was definitely something wrong with those brake shoes. So it still has a few problems. One of them is it has a bit of a vibration, which is probably caused by the clutch. And what was the other one? That might be it. Well, I need to finish the other brakes. Okay, so here I am. I have attacked my passenger side front wheel brake, which had never worked at all. So, and the reason for it was because the line was plugged up, and then I tried to unscrew it. I didn't work. Ended up having to cut the top off and take the master cylinder, or take the slave cylinder out like that. So, you know, the slave cylinder looks pretty good, but, you know, who knows when the last time it was replaced. So, that's that. Anyway, so I got a new slave cylinder here, and we got this new hose. That's good news. The bad news is, when I cut the line, it's an old line, and I'm trying to flare it, and it is not flaring too well. It's actually keeps splitting on me. So I'm gonna try it one more time. See if I can get it to go one more time. If it does, it'll be great. If it doesn't, then I will have to run a line all the way back, which is no big deal, I guess. Just that I have never done it. It's also 6 something, dark 30 out here in Tennessee in the towards the end of winter. My wife's nice and patient inside, thank you. And anyway, let me try one more time and see if I can get it. If not, I'll do the right thing, right? Bye. All right, so all those out there that were saying just go ahead and replace the metal lines, I should listen, because it is leaking. Yep. I don't think I got it good enough, so anyway. But I did notice that my front brake is definitely working when I hit the brakes, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to have brakes. I just got to put a new metal line on. Definitely not the end of the world for this car.